It's April, which means spring is officially here. And if you know the right products to sell, then April could be the month that changes everything for your dropshipping store. So to help you out in this video, I'm going to show you the best products that you should be dropshipping right now if you want maximum success for your dropshipping store. So first of all, when you think of spring, most people think about all the flowers that are blooming, going outside again, enjoying the nice weather. So a very common item that people are going to start purchasing moving into the springtime is anything related to gardening. I've sold a lot of these products every single April, every single year, so I thought I would share some of them with you right now. Now, when you come over to Amazon and search for gardening tools, you're going to see a whole lot of different items, but what I like to focus in on are these gardening tool sets, because each individual item here is not going to be that much money. But if you get a kit like this, you can see that they're $36, $25, $20. So this is a lot, it's a higher price point, which means a higher profit margin for you as well. Now, anytime I'm looking for a product to add into my dropshipping store, what I always do is I search for the product on whatever supplier's website I want to use, like Amazon, and then I go through and I'm looking for the one that's as cheap as possible with still great reviews. So this one right here is perfect, but at $37. Meanwhile, this one doesn't look as nice, but it's $25, and both of them still have great reviews. So I'd be looking for something $25 or cheaper to see if we can beat that price. This one's a little bit cheaper at $24.99. This one's even a little bit cheaper at $23.99. So this is the price to beat right now. Coming down a little bit further, we have $20.99 right here. And is that the cheapest? Well, we have $20. We just keep going down in price. This one is only $14. So this one is totally jumping out at me, this $14 one right here, because this is substantially less money than the other ones we were just looking at, which were a lot of them over $20. So that's a really good sign, because if you add a product like this into your store, you're going to be cheaper than a lot of the competitors, but it's still pretty much the exact same product. And we know that people are happy with this because this has great reviews. Let me take a quick look, see if there's anything similar that's cheaper, but I'm not seeing anything cheaper than that. So that would be the one that I add into my own dropshipping store. Now, these aren't the only gardening items that I like to sell. For whatever reason, I've noticed that every single spring I sell a lot of garden hoses. So I did want to bring that to your attention as well. And specifically, the ones that I have found do really well are the scrunchy looking ones. So the super flexible ones, I should say. So here's one right here. It's 50 feet for $25.99. And let's see if we can find another one like that. Here, this is another one. It's like this expandable garden hose. This is a bit more money at $50. I'm not loving these prices. So let me see if I can find one a little bit cheaper. And after searching, the only other one I came up with was this one, which looks to be a 2-pack for $25.99. So I would go ahead and add this one into my store, along with the other one we found that was also $25 or so. Where was that one? Or maybe, yeah, here it is right here, $25.99 for this one. And that's one of the cool things about dropshipping is that if you're unsure which product will do better because you see multiple that fit your criteria, you can add multiple different items into your dropshipping store. It doesn't matter because you're not buying the inventory up front. If you had to buy it all up front, you might be sitting on 100 units of this one, 100 units of the other one. That's a lot of risk you're taking on. And that's the risk with a traditional e-commerce business. But that doesn't exist with dropshipping. Because with dropshipping, we add these items to our store. If they don't sell at all, well, that's a shame, but the risk there is minimal because we didn't buy all those items up front. We're not out all the money we spent on that inventory. And that's something I love about dropshipping, and it allows us to test so many different products in a way that no other e-commerce business can. Now, the last outside gardening / maintenance item I want to talk about for springtime are lawnmowers. Now, lawnmowers are definitely one of the more expensive items you're going to be drop shipping, but the cool thing is that they're not as expensive as most people think. Like this one right here is just $140, for instance. but they have a very high perceived value. People think they cost hundreds of dollars. So you can really have a nice markup in there and make a nice profit on them. So in this case, I'm looking on Walmart. I like to drop ship a lot of items from Walmart, but I generally stick to items that get free shipping, which means more expensive items like over $35. And certainly lawnmowers fit that bill. So coming in here, again, I'm doing the same thing. I'm just looking for that nice cheap one that's still great reviews. You see a lot of these are $300, $400, but we have that one at the top that's only $140. So it really will make it look like a real steal when you list it on eBay, even with your markup. This is another one for $160. Again, oh, here's one right here for $120, but it doesn't have great reviews. So I'd probably stick with the $160 one. The one we have at the top, add them both into your store. Why not? Because like I said before, it doesn't hurt to have them. And here's another one for $120. So I would throw that one in there as well. Every single year, lawnmowers sell and people are willing to pay a lot of money for them. Now, speaking of higher priced items, I want to talk about one of my favorite items to dropship. And these for some reason sell all year long, but you're really going to see sales explode for them in the springtime. I'm talking about patio furniture. People love this stuff. They love outdoor seating. They want to make their outdoor space look nice for company. And this is a very easy way for people to do that. And what I love about this is that you can sell these in sets. And again, it's that higher perceived value. People aren't quite sure how much these should cost, so they're willing to pay a lot more money for them. So I'm always looking for sets like this, like the more stuff in it, the better. But let me see if we can find a good price on something this season. Now, one trick for you guys is after you have a successful season, a successful year of dropshipping, always keep a document or a spreadsheet of your most popular items with a link to them. Because probably those items are going to stop selling when the season changes. But come next year, when the season comes back, you want to be listing your top items again. And you don't have to do all the research finding those items again because you already have them listed out. But if you were starting from scratch like we are in this video, this is the process that you would use. So I would be looking for a variety of different sets. So these are just two chairs with a little table in between them for $75, $77. So I'd go ahead and list up something like that unless we can find it a little bit cheaper. But I'm also looking for a nice set. This one's $185, but I avoid anything that doesn't have free shipping on Walmart. So definitely avoid this. Let's see if we can find something nice. Okay, so after a bit of searching around and just scanning everything, I've landed on a couple of these. This one is $121 for this set, which is much cheaper than a lot of the other ones on this page that are similar. And I found another one. Where's that other one? This one is $122. Also really, really nice. Again, just list up both of them. It doesn't hurt. Why not? And if one doesn't sell, who cares? Now, this next category of items, I'm not going to spend a ton of time on. I just wanted to throw it out there so you guys are aware of it. But come springtime, a lot of people get into spring cleaning. They want to kind of spend that time making their house look neat and clean. So anything related to that is going to sell well. So cleaning products, you're going to see a lot of these selling in the springtime. So definitely take advantage of that and add some of these into your store. And what's really cool about these is that these are items that people will buy over and over again, right? They buy this, they use it, they run out, they have to buy more. So these items can sell and they can sell over and over and over and over again. So far I've shown you items that based on my past experience do sell well in April and the springtime. But if you don't have that experience and you want to find items on your own that you can dropship, let me show you how to do that. I'm currently logged into the software that I use to help me find winning products. It's called Zeek. And this, I'll show you how I use it to find winning products every single day, no matter what the season is. Now, if you want to try this software yourself, what I've done is I've put together a complete guide that covers all of the software that I use and recommend for dropshipping. If you want to grab that guide for yourself, click on the first link in the description down below. I will not only show you in that guide the software I'm mentioning in this video, but additional software as well. And if you use the links in that guide, you will get a free or like $1 trial of this software that's exclusive just for people who download that. So make sure to get it at the first link down below. But anyway, this is the software right here. This is specifically designed to help you dropship items from eBay because it pulls data from eBay and reveals which items are doing the best. So for instance, you log in, you don't even have to do any work. It will literally give you trending eBay products right on the dashboard. So we see that this, what is this stuff? Racing oil is doing really well. I never would have known that. This is never an item I've dropshipped before, but hey, we see that this is doing well, so you might as well list it for sale. And if I click right here, that will bring me right to the product over on Walmart. And you can see every time this sells, you make about a $32 profit after all of your fees and expenses. Here's another one. I don't know why these are so popular right now, but I don't ever ask those questions, right? It is what it is. The data doesn't lie. So here's another one, and I can source this from Walmart. Again, that would be about $11.50 profit. And we have some coffee here as well. So that's one of the features I love. Another one that I really like is here on the left. It's this trending eBay niches section. So this will tell you what categories of products are the most popular right now. So this is telling me that electric fly bug zappers are very popular. So let's dive into that. If I click on it, it'll actually analyze that category and give me more information and specifically tell me which ones are doing the best in this electric fly bug zapper category. So coming down here, we can see the results, and it's going to put the most popular product in that category at the top and the least popular at the bottom. And what I like to do is I like to just look through this and see if any of the ones in the top results look similar or have similar features. And you can see that these two at the very top look very similar. And in fact, this one looks similar to it as well, and this one looks sort of similar. So what I'm going to look for is I'm going to try to find something that looks just like this. I'm not going to look for the exact same one, because then I would be in direct competition with these people that are already selling it. I just want to find something similar because I know this item does well. So I came over here to Walmart and I searched for electric bug zapper, and just scrolling through the results, I'm not going to show you the same process because it's the same one I showed you guys before, but just scrolling through, I've noticed that pretty much the cheapest one I can find that still has good reviews is this one for $25 right here. I didn't really see anything too much cheaper than that that looked similar to the ones that were being sold on eBay that we saw in Zeek. So that's the one I would go ahead and throw up for sale because it's so similar. But if I'm like, you know what, I don't love this price, I feel like this might be cheaper, I can pop over to Amazon and search for the same thing. So we'll search for electric bug zapper on Amazon here. And we'll quickly see if there's anything a little bit cheaper, but right away, I don't really see anything that looks similar to that one that's cheaper than $25. Maybe this one for $22.99. So I might throw both of those up for sale. I think this one is actually the winner here on Amazon. $22.99, free shipping. So this is the one I would throw up for sale because it looks very similar. We know that's going to do well, and it's the cheapest one that we can find. And finally, let me show you one more way that I use Zeek to find winning products, and that's by using the trending dropshipper section. So this actually identifies for you other people that are dropshipping on eBay successfully. So for instance, this seller is doing over $40,000 a month in sales. This one's doing $11,000 a month in sales. So this is working for a lot of people, $45,000, $32,000, a lot of really successful dropshippers doing this. And what we can do is we can scan their store and see exactly what they're selling. So for instance, this seller, I scan their store, and what it does, again, it shows the most popular item at the top. And we're able to see that this little folding table has sold 50 times in the past month. So a winning product, I can go over to whatever supplier I want to use, find something similar. Again, you're not looking for the exact same thing, but something similar, and list that one up for sale. And we can go through every single item this person is selling and do the exact same thing, and then go through every other seller on that list as well. So just tons and tons of products. Anytime someone says they can't find winning products to sell, I don't know what to tell them because there are so many out there to be found, and it's really easy to find them with a software like this. So again, if you want to try the software or see any of the software that you use for dropshipping, like this one as well, which automates my store, make sure to click the first link in the description down below. All right, so there you go. Those are a bunch of products that you can dropship in April 2025. If you enjoyed this video and want to see something like it every single month, where I actually give you winning products just like I did in this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and give this video a thumbs up. That way I know that you guys like videos like this and I'll do more of them. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.